Right guys, it's been a while since I've done a video about a car, and seeing as my car's in for repair at the moment because someone drove into it, I want to show you the Renault Kadjar. Let's go. So I've had the Kadjar for 4 or 5 days now. I've really enjoyed using it. I'm not going to say it's the perfect car, but I've found the diesel engine to work quite well. It's got enough shunt to get me going and out of a situation. I found the steering a little bit too light. I think it's like city style, so I found when I was driving faster on the motorway it was a little twitchy. I prefer the steering to be a little bit tighter when driving faster, and other than that, gearbox is okay. Electric parking brake seems to do the job okay as well. I've kind of got into them since I've had the Insignia. What I don't like about it is cup holders and storage, so you can't fit a proper bottle of water in the doors. The only place you can put it is in the compartment in the center. Literally you have to lift it open to do it, which I can imagine would be annoying if you're on a journey and you want to use a water bottle for that. The cup holders in the center are really shallow as well, so I don't really trust putting drinks in there, although I did get a KFC the other night and put the drinks in there and they didn't spill, so I'm thankful for that. Otherwise, I've got part leather seats in here, quite nice and comfortable, quite firm. Also the headrests, unlike a lot of other cars, are quite forward, so they support the head well, which is nice to see and feel. What else? This has got stop start functionality. It's got cruise control in the center, though it's not adaptive. It's got LCD screen for your speedometer and revs, and it's also got a nice sat-nav multimedia system, although it is a little bit clunky clicking through all of the menu systems, but it does the job. It's got DAB radio, and yeah, everything seems to work nice. I like how it looks. As I said, just the multimedia section is just a little bit on the fiddly side. Size wise, I'm 6 foot. I've got plenty of headroom here. I haven't tried sitting in the back, but I think there's going to be enough room, although it does slope down, so if you're taller than 6 foot, maybe it might be less good for you sitting in the back as a passenger. It has ISO fix, so baby seat has worked perfectly fine for us, and also the boot storage is pretty decent as well. It's not the biggest, but it's certainly not the smallest. It's quite a practical space to use. It's my first time using keyless entry. Seems to work fine. You walk up to the car, you have to push a button on the door just opens, you put it in, and stop start button. All seems to work fine. When you walk away from the car, it auto locks. However, I've found just walking around the car, it will lock, so if you go from one door to the next, it locks. The wing mirrors fold in, then you have to unlock it again, they fold back out, and it just seems a little bit unnecessary. They could have just made it a little bit further away from the car, I feel, or, you know, I don't know, maybe a timer. What I have found with this car is where I'm fairly tall and I've got long legs, it's not a super perfect driving position. I find my elbow here sometimes catches on the seat. There's literally no room between here and the door, and also the armrest is quite high up, so when I try to adjust my seating position to get it right for my legs and my arms, I found that then the center console wasn't in the perfect position. I found it's a little bit higher than some other ones, and the armrest doesn't come out at all, so you can't easily rest your arm on a long drive. That said, it does have a footrest there for the left foot. So I mean, you know, that's maybe going a little bit into too much detail, but it's worth noting. This car here does have dual climate control as well, which is nice to see. there you go, that's my experience with the Renault Kadjar. Would you consider buying one? Let me know in the comments below. Catch you later. Peace.